And I'm Daniel.
And welcome to Competitive Interrogation.
Today, we're with
Mr. Monsen. Teach English. I've got this year freshmen and AP seniors, and I've been teaching for 33 years.
I've heard that you've been teaching at Bonita the longest of anyone.
Yeah, so this was my first job. My entire career has been here. I in fact, in the whole district. I'm like the old man of the entire place. Yeah, been here a long time.
Okay, well, today the game is Candyland, and
Right on.
we'll have you guys rock, paper, scissors, shoot those first.
Oh, okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You win.
Awesome.
So we'll start off with an easy question.
Yes,
What are
sir.
some of the hobbies you have outside of school?
Outside of school, so I'm kind of a foodie a little bit. I love trying new restaurants when we travel, my wife and I and the family. I like golf too. I'm terrible at it, but I still enjoy it. I've got 3 sons, and so it's like that perfect kind of foursome. Go out there with my boys and make fools out of ourselves, but yeah, love it, yeah.
How has teaching impacted your life, your personal life over the years?
So, wow, okay, my personal life, well, as a dad, so like I said, I've got 4 kids total. My oldest, she's 32 and a teacher herself. So I guess you could start there. It impacted my family, my daughter. She became what I do. So I'm sort of proud there. But also just in general, for me, teaching has helped me be a better father. I understand. My youngest is now 19. So, going through all that adolescent craziness, it's like, I get it. Because I see it every day at work, so
Yeah.
I'd say that matters a lot too. And then also I bring in my grandpa Jack. He was my hero. He was a reader. He read Shakespeare a ton. And so I'd be lying if I didn't say that I didn't become an English teacher a lot because of him.
So the Dodgers
Yes,
just won the
sir.
World Series.
Yes, sir.
I've heard you're a really big Dodger fan.
I am. I Dodger Blue going right here on purpose.
Who would you say is your favorite player on the team?
So, oh gosh, that's a tough one. My heart's with Kershaw just because he, just retired and he had such an amazing career, and he was a lifetime Dodger also.
Yeah.
So I kind of relate, I've been a Bearcat my whole life. I went to Bonita myself too. So I dig that Kershaw spent his whole career as a Dodger, and now, done. But active players, I got to go Mookie. I dig Mookie.
My favorite.
Yeah,
I love Mookie Betts.
Yeah. I get to go to Ice Cream Land, I think, or whatever that means.
So you
that
got
would
moved
be.
back, actually.
Oh wow, that's not good. That's all right. Cool.
So here's a question we ask all the teachers.
Yep.
If you could buy anything free of charge, what would you buy? And it doesn't necessarily have to be a physical item.
If I could buy, like somehow have higher education, whatever that ends up being, however that's defined by anybody who needs it to apply to their life, without having to worry about money. Like if I could see that for everybody, I think that'd be amazing. That's a teacher thing to say, I suppose, but I'd go with that.
So you mentioned you teach freshmen and AP seniors.
Yeah, this year I do. Yes.
So
yes.
What do you see as the biggest difference between teaching vastly different grades?
I have seniors come to me and they say, like sometimes it's sort of apologetic, like, oh, I'm sorry I was the way I was as a 9th grader. I don't hold it against them. 9th grade, those are like dog years, right? It's like from you don't just get 3 years older, you mature a ton, right? And so just in general, a maturity about being able to talk to teachers and talk to each other, and just in general, not being so awkward. Freshmen, not all of them are this way, but that awkwardness goes away.
How do you think that the other staff members on campus would describe you?
How would they describe me? I guess I have a reputation kind of being sort of calm in the storm. I kind of, just sort of ease my way through under the radar a little bit, I guess is a good metaphor for that. But my personality is sort of, that 16 personalities thing that you guys had. So I'm an architect, and so architects are sort of known, like emotion matters, of course, I recognize it, but it's like not every emotion matters all the time.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Yeah, you're that way too. So yeah, it's just like level-headed, I guess.
Yeah. Would you tell me about this wall here? Because there's a ton of
portraits, right? So it's been that way for a while, kind of random. I just was sort of scrolling through, like, what could I put and portraits have always fascinated me. I remember as a kid going to the fairgrounds, they'd have the photography exhibits, and just, people's faces are interesting, right? And so there's no rhyme or reason necessarily to who I chose. I just, when I was scrolling through and printing stuff out, looking back at it, it's like they're interesting or controversial. Sometimes I teach to them, like Mary Shelley, author of Frankenstein, is on there. But it's not all just language arts. It's try to get a variety.
As an English teacher,
Yes.
there's inspiration everywhere.
Yes.
What fictional character do you think has been the biggest inspiration to you?
So that one's kind of easy because it even goes back to before I was a teacher. But when my mom showed me the movie To Kill a Mockingbird, boom, Atticus Finch. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I mentioned my hero, my Grandpa Jack, before, the reader, right? He reminds me of my Grandpa Jack, right? This idealized version of that's what it means to care about what matters, and the kind of justice without worrying about what other people will think or say. And then add to that his struggle. He's a dad too, so like as a lawyer's got to do the right thing, but he's got to do the right thing as a dad as well.
What do you think is the craziest thing you've experienced that you rarely get to share?
At work or just in life?
Just in general, something that doesn't get brought up.
Oh man. So I mentioned earlier, like, new places that I've gone, and foodie, and like to try things, but actual experiences on vacation. I've taken a couple helicopter rides, one in Maui and another just did this summer, landed on a glacier in Alaska. And it's like, that felt crazy from beginning to end, both of them. But this one that I just did in Alaska, just thinking about, wow, I'm standing on a glacier. This thing is slowly moving, and for millions of years it has been. I don't know, it's just kind of a weird, crazy thing. But I don't, at work, I don't usually bring up stuff, personal experiences and stuff like that.
From some of your students that I've talked to, I've heard you have Norwegian ancestry.
Wow, you did your homework. Yeah. My grandpa Carl was off the boat from Norway, so yes.
Has that ancestry carried on and has the culture carried down through the generations?
Yeah, in terms of having, telling my own children, and we've got a lot of different, cultures at work at the same time.
So on that note, Claire won,
Yes,
but
she
I do
did.
have one final question for you. What do you want, what would you like for students watching this video to take away?
Well, winning isn't everything, clearly, but if you're in good company, it's worth it. But just, overall, the idea of opening yourself up to the people around you. It sounds kind of cringy maybe, but making friends. I don't know you guys as friends. I haven't had you as students, but hey, we're friendly, so go Bearcats.
Go Bearcats.
Nice to meet you.
You too,
Yeah.
you too.
And on that note,
Back to the studio.